A young man awakens in the dark and empty halls of the Prussian Brennenburg castle, with no memory about himself or his past. All he can remember is that his name is Nivesh, that he lives in Mayfair, and that something or someone is chasing him. Shortly after regaining consciousness, Nivesh finds a note written to himself, which informs him that he has deliberately erased his own memory and is being chased by a shadow, an unearthly presence that manifests itself through fleshy, acidic growth spreading throughout the castle. The note instructs Nivesh to descend into the inner sanctum of the castle in order to find and defeat its baron, Alexander. As he makes his way through the castle, Nivesh slowly learns of his secrets and his own past, through notes and diaries, as well as through sudden flashbacks and visions. The origin of his condition is a mysterious sphere that he recovered from the tomb of Tin Hinan, which removed the shadow. Each expert he contacted and consulted personally about the orb was later found to be horribly hurt. As he makes his way through the castle, he slowly learns of his secrets and his own past, through notes and diaries, as well as through sudden flashbacks and visions. Realizing that the shadow was slowly following him, Nivesh exhausted all archaeological clues in the strange jewels until contacted by Alexander, who had a way of warding off the shadow's menace through vide energy. In order to maximize the production of vitality, the convicts were asked to consume a drug, which caused the memory to be forgotten for some time, so that they would never become addicted to it. Unbeknownst to Nivea, Vite's application to the orb seals its final doom, in addition to briefly expelling it, further enraging Shadow. Increasingly desperate to escape from the shadows, Nivesh becomes desperate in his attempts to harvest life, and accidentally beats an escaped prisoner into a rage. After the final rites, Alexander senses Nivesh's guilt and a decline in trust, and is left unconscious as a result. Realizing how Alexander left him alone, Nivesh seeks revenge and accepts the act of forgetting for a while to make up for his guilt. As Nivesh nears the inner sanctum, he encounters Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, a man who once studied jewelry with his student Johann Weyer and has since been hired by Alexander as a servant. He tells Nivesh that Weir is able to use the power of the orbs to travel between dimensions and instructs him to find the pieces of his own orb needed to breach the inner sanctum. Once Nivesh enters the inner sanctum, he stops the portal from opening by knocking on its support pillars, and after Shadow defeats Alexander, leaving the contents of the castle with his redemption, returning to his kingdom, Nivesh is shown as a great hero who bravely played the main role in freeing his kingdom and allies from the ill effects of Alexander.